Welcome back to another video. It's Friday and you know what it means?
It's time for Top Fuel Teachers.
So this video, what is appearing to be a fairly popular build, we're going to be talking about the stock car again. And we're going to be talking about the bodywork, the panel work, what we're changing on it, what we're doing to it, and a few little modifications we're doing on the panel work. Olly's been working on it today, doing some of the panel work himself. So we're going to go and have a look, because we've done a lot of changes and a lot of fabrication as well to it. So we're going to go through it where the magic happens and have a look at the stock car bodywork. So yes, you join Olly and myself, and today we're going to be looking at the bodywork on the stock car. As you can see, it's a bit bare at the moment. It's a bit stripped out, and Olly?
Yep.
Yep. And as you can see, we have got an engine in it. That will be a different video. We'll be talking about that engine in a different video. Maybe not that engine, maybe another engine as well. But we've got a lot going on. Today, we're going to start putting some of the bodywork bits back on. Now, that panel that goes there is there in 3 bits. We're going to join it back up with some rivets. We've got our nose cone there, which we'll speak about in a second, that we have totally built from scratch. And we've got a wicked roof wing here. You might have seen some of these bits in previous videos in the background. Well, this is the video where we're going to talk about it. So, Facebook Marketplace, great place. We always wanted a roof wing for the car, And on Facebook Marketplace, we came across 4 apparently. A guy was selling some. So the guy, Rob Aldridge, had some, and we went up all the way to Kings Lynn to pick it up. Good job we took the van, because they're bigger than we thought, but it fitted. So as you can see, it is in Rob's race livery, with a couple of cool M&Ms on it as well. We do need to give it another clean. It's quite dusty. It's been used for definite. There's a few little places where we've got to do a little bit of a rolling repair to it. I think there's another one down here. Yep, down there. But it's cool. It's really cool. And once we've got it on the car, it looks how we visioned it, how we wanted it to look. So what we've done is we sort of like dummied it up how we wanted it. And then we just tacked in 4 little pedestals with a riv nut to be able to bolt the wing on. We're going to continue to weld these and weld them on properly. Get that done so the wing will be on there properly. There's so much gone on with the bodywork on this that I'm trying to remember and talk about. As you can see as well, we've got a net there that goes in and out. Say hi, Annette. Other names are available. We've got one for the other side as well, which we will be fitting. Our rear suspension there. That's another video. But yeah, so we've also, as part of the bodywork, as you can see, we've kind of dummied well, I say dummied. We've got a functioning dashboard in there. Now, the wiring is all just like in there now to get it running. We're going to be running a fuse box on it anyway, but that's our little dashboard. We haven't decided yet what I need to do. Any stock car guys watching, if you've got any steering systems, we've got a rack, but we need universal joints and bits of column. If you've got any of them knocking about, you don't need, hit us up please, because that's what we need to do. As you can see, the column here terminates here at the moment. Well, what we need to do is get it into a rose joint in that mount there, and then under the alternator onto the steering rack. Now, because I'm a bit large, stop laughing, stop, he's laughing, look, the cheek of it. With the seat in there and that, I got long legs, let's just say that. I might need to raise the steering column, and I might need to bring the steering column through the dashboard instead of underneath it. This is something we're going to attend to once we got the seat back in and I can get in and out of it, and we've got the other UJs, because we'll build some up and then we need to see what the angles we go to. But yeah, of all the cars we've got here, I've got nothing I can use. That's just typical. So, but there. So, like I say, this is going to be a bodywork video. It might even go on a bit, like me. As well, what we have done is, if you can remember, this bit was a bit wonky. It was pushed back. So, what we did... Oh, I nearly knocked that over. We cut the strengthening plate that was there to help it move. And then our new port of power, we put it against here. And we just straightened it. So that all worked well. All we need to do now is fill that full of weld. And that doesn't trigger me as much now because it's straight. As you can see, like I say, the engine will be another video. Suspension, rear suspension will be another video. But for this one, it's the bodywork. So down here, we have built a nose cone up. Again, you might have seen that in the background of some of the other videos, but we built that from scratch. Flat sheet, little bit of angle brackets, lots of rivets. So when it goes on, Ollie, you can be cameraman.
Boom, boom.
No shakes. Right. When it goes on, as you can see, it fits on like that. And we've got a couple of riv nuts there and one there. So, love the angled look of it. And also, once the bonnet overlaps it when it goes on, but once the bonnet's off for maintenance, we hinged it. So, just come around there, Ollie. We hinged it so we can still get to the water to top it up. So, quite a bit of thinking there, which is good. What we're going to do, I think, is, I mean, like I say, when you look at it, you can see the inside, how we've built it with angle brackets, and it is quite strong and solid. We will be meshing this bit here as well. We've got some mesh for it. We'll put the mesh in there just to stop any stones going in for when we do our track day, because we will be doing a track day in this. Now, like I've said before, there is an oval circuit in Swaffham, and I've had a couple of people tell me that they hired a track out. So I'm gonna make some inquiries, just so we can give it a shakedown once it's done. Because I think it needs to, and it'd be great for the students to be able to see the videos of us driving it how it's meant to. So yeah, Swaffham Raceway, we're actually going there on November the 30th, I believe, to watch Colin, who very kindly started this project off with his donation. He's racing there. So November the 30th, we're going to Swaffham Raceway. So I'm going to, now, we're going to bang some rivets in that and get that on as well. We'll get some nuts in this, and then we'll start taking a look at more of the bodywork. The master at work, look, getting the bolts in. We do like them bolts. We use them a lot on this. The concentration. So like I say, all of our students absolutely love this project. It's just Olly's working on it at the moment. It does start and run. This is only a 1.6. We're going more into that engine on another video, but that's for another video, because we've got a few to come of this. At least another 2 more videos. Like I say, 2 more at least. One on the engine, one on the axle.
Oh, yeah.
Or engines. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Engines. So there's Olly just getting the rest, finalising it. But this is Hammerite blue. And it's probably the blue that we're going to go with. Only brought a couple of cans just to give that a coat, because it was all shiny, like you've probably seen in another video. Just give it a couple of coats to see. We're going to go bottom half. So from here down, bottom half is all going to be yellow. Then the whole middle bit is going to be blue. Maybe them bits blue as well, don't know yet. And then a white roof, which actually we're putting the white roof on because we like it, and it was white. But I believe, please correct me if I'm wrong, I believe the white roof signifies a novice. So correct me if I'm wrong. But as you can see over here, we've had to section the roof into 3 bits. That's so we can put it on. We're doing a lot of, we'll talk about the roof. Actually, we'll probably get the roof on in this video, maybe. There's a few things we've had to do to get it close to how we want it, but it's all coming along. It's all working good. So once Olly's got that on, we are going to rivet that together. Might even give that a little bit of paint in this video. In this video, who knows? So we'll see. Right, so in this little clip, we've got a different camera. Hopefully it'll record all well. We're going to join these 3 bits, another bit there, these 3 bits of the dashboard cover together. What we're going to use is we are going to use our pneumatic rivet gun, because it's so much easier. And what we do is that way a bit, push that way a bit, and we can line the rivets up, put them in. I hope you can see all this all right. We're not professional cameramen. We're not professional nothing, are we, Olly? Nah, we wing it. So get them 3 in there. And then with this, which is absolutely amazing, if I can get the rivet in. It's just a squeeze of the trigger, and it's done. And one of the other rivets has just jumped out. Put a new one in there, shall we, Olly? So try and find that.
Yeah.
And that, for that side, is done with the 3 rivets. I know it's rusty underneath, but they come through. Sorry about a little bit of camera trouble there. So we've got these riveted in now. What we're probably going to do is, I know it's not a great style of surface, but we're probably going to just give it a couple of coats of paint, and then we'll get on with some of the other bits of bodywork. Will you find something funny? So we're just, like I say, with our Hammerite Smooth Right paint, just giving it a quick coating, just to give it a blue. We will get a lot more blue, and we're going to give, like I say, the whole of the blue bits of the car will be in this colour, because it's actually looking all right in that. What do you reckon, Olly? Do you reckon that's looking all right in that colour? Yeah. So not know too much about the front. We don't need to get the threads all painted up. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's not, like I say, it's not a, it's not, at the end of the day, it's still going to be a bit of a rough and ready car. As you can see, you know, it's never going to be like a show car, although we're building it as a show car, but it's still going to get a proper test. So we'll let that bit dry and then we will put that on. But let's have a look at some of the other bits that we've got to go on. So let's get a little bit more of the bodywork on it. What we're going to do now is Ollie and myself are going to be putting the side panels on. Now, we're dry building it. There's still a lot of stuff we've got to do, which we will be doing before we obviously do the final paint. Over here, you can see we've still got some welding to go here. We've got to flatten that down. That's where that used to be. Because we're doing something there we'll talk about later, we've moved them. And same here, we need to flatten them bits down because we had to cut something off. So we're going to get the side panel on now, which is this bit here. It's one of that bit there. It is one of many bits. Now, it was all riveted on before. I don't think we really want to rivet it back on because we like to be able to take things apart again. So what we're going to look at doing is maybe using these. We absolutely love these little fasteners. So, like we said, we absolutely love these little fasteners. And because we like to be able to take things apart, we might rivet up a few of them and fit them on with these, because that way we can take the panels apart at any point. So what we're going to do, we're only going to hold it on with a couple, and we've got some tech screws to hold the other panels on. We're going to get them on and see how it goes, because that is what we're fitting on this panel here. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Right, so you do that up with the Allen key, Ollie. That's it, use that end. Other way. You're doing it up. No, not the other end, the other way. Yeah. Righty tighty. That's it, righty tighty. Lefty loosey. Oh. It's going to hit that. That's it, just use that end, it'll be fine. That's it. That's it. So we've got it on. That will get another. We might get another one in that at some point. Then this side, that one in there like that. And do that one up. We'll get some more of these in at some point. Might even do it in a little while. That's it, that's it. Right, and then from here, what we want to do is we've got what we've done with our exhaust bracket. Hopefully that, where are we? I can't find where to put it. Hopefully, that's it. That lines up through there. Should line up through there. So much better if it wasn't live. Let's see. Let's have a look. What have we got?
At that angle.
Let's have a look down there. Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Right, come up.
Oh yeah, plate's got to come up a bit, hasn't it? Exhaust down. I mean, it did fit. Let's have a second. So. Where is it still? Is it down quite a way now? So, oh, that was close, was it? Hang on, one down. Where are we? One there. Right. It's only one little bolt for a panel, it shouldn't be this bad.
Shouldn't be.
Yeah, especially as we've already had it fitted to it. I think we might have to edit this out, but it's, it seems to be there though, that's the thing. It seems went ahead. Cross. No, it can't be cross-threaded because it's only meant to be going through a hole.
In.
Right, prime example of what we should do first. If we loosen this one,
Yeah.
quite a bit. If we take this one out first, we'll have room to
Raise it.
should have room to get that out. So right, that's in there. Should have done that first, shouldn't we?
Lines up.
Yep. And now this one, we shouldn't have any troubles. We get through there like that, look. Work that out.
Yeah.
Do you think we should edit that out or should we leave it in? There you go, Ollie, do that one up.
Might as well leave it in.
Might as well leave it in. That's it, turn it, use the end bit, look. And do it like that then.
Oh.
Get a little bit more leverage with it. Would it be better if I got a screwdriver one for you? I'll get a screwdriver one for the next lot. That's it. And now this one, down there. Good. No, you should be able to do it with that bit, that's it. And turn it from this end.
Yeah.
That's it like that. That's it. So that's those bits. What we're going to do now is have a look at the back bits. Right, so first off what we'll do, Ollie, we'll get the this bit. Again, we'll clean all these up and get them painted or paint them before it all goes back together for good. But this is the floor for the boots where the petrol tank goes. And here is the petrol tank. Now, like I said before in another video, we were so surprised that this actually isn't rusty inside. So that carefully threads in there like that. Now there is a rubber mat, just a rubber mat that sits underneath it. And then we have a couple of bolts. A couple of Allen keys. Do you go and grab the Allen keys, Ollie? The one, no, that we need bigger size than that. Cool, nothing's going right today, is it? It's in there now. Right. The joys of filming. Right, Ollie, tighten them two up. That'll be the second from the biggest. Give me a long video, this one, I reckon. Plenty of editing.
Yeah, plenty.
I could speed this up.
Actually, you could.
Make it look like you work really quick.
Just nip that one.
That's it. So that's the fuel tank. Fuel tank bolted in now. Ollie's done that. What we're going to do now is we're going to get some more of these side panels on, and then some of the back panel on. We'll get them on, and then we'll see how it looks. Right, so what we'll do next, Ollie, this bit goes down in there like that. I was thinking about having a Union Jack on there. What do you reckon? You don't know. So that bit goes down on there like that. Then what we need is this bit with a couple of Tech screws. So, do you remember, Ollie, where I put that tool I went and got? Do you remember? I don't. There we go. So, they probably won't tighten up fully, but just nip them up. That's it, that'll do. Probably won't go all the way, won't go tight. That's it. So there's that. We have that opens because you need to get your full fuel. So what we're going to do is we are going to put a couple of, them in there. Going to put a couple of them on there to hold that shut. It used to have some rubber ones on there, but they broke. So that is for there. What the next thing we want to do is with these ones. Now I believe that one goes in that side like that. This one.
And that one middle.
You're good, you are, Ollie. And that one middle. So, no, that's not right. That is right. It is right. Why does that not look right? That's like that. That's why. So let's find the screws for that and get that bit bolted in. So that's a lot of the back end on now. Like I say, we've got the side panels and this back one to go on. Before we do that though, we are going to put in, I believe it's a Kirky aluminium bucket seat. Doesn't look that comfortable, but it's not actually that bad. Could always put a cushion on there, but you're not going to be in it for long. But yeah, it's a lovely built bit of kit. Say Kirky. So we're going to get that in and just locate it with the bolts. So what we need now is the bolts. So we'll put these ones in the bottom first. Let go on a second. So it's
Done.
that one and that one, and now we have to put some pressure down on it. Where are they? Can't see where. There's quite a bit. So put some pressure down through there and through there. And what we will do, I don't think we've got the nuts in that one, just to hold the seat in. Yeah, we'll find the nuts later for that. I don't know where they are. But that's the seating. So now, what we're going to do is, obviously we've cleaned this up. That is the panel that goes over there. So where these bits of white are, that's where we put some of them tech screws, Ollie. So we'll get that one in there, that one in there, then we've got one down there, one down there. So let's just get them in, Ollie. That'll do, that'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I keep kicking stuff, don't I?
You won't know they have one.
Right, when you've done them, Ollie, let's do these three. So we've got these side panels which have been relatively cleaned up. Just need a few more Tech screws. Again, we're only doing this for visuality, so you can see what it looks like. We do dry build an awful lot.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing. It's fun, isn't it? Taking it apart, putting it back together. So there's them. Ollie will tighten them up in a minute. It's already starting to take shape. We've still got a bit of trimming to do on the roof panels. And a little bit to explain about the roof panels, but we'll get to that in a couple of minutes. But it's just so cool having this to work on. Like I say, we can't thank Colin enough. Right, just do through that side, Ollie. There, and there. Got to get that roof wing on soon. It's not heavy. It's all aluminium. It's really deceivingly light. Oh, by the way, we were talking about the roof wing. What I was going to say is Rob Aldridge, absolutely lovely guy who we went to see. We actually come away with 2 wings. We're just going to hang one up somewhere for the just because it looks cool. He races in I think it's the F2 Brisker. So we're going to pause this while Ollie's working, because I did manage to get a couple of photos when I went to see him of his stock rod. And it looks cool. He had the wing off because I think he takes the wing off to transport it. But have a look at this. Now that is a more modern one. We run an old school Pinto in this. He runs either, I think it was a Z-Tech or a Duratech. So exhaust comes out the other side, a few differences. But there's a picture on his Facebook and his stock rod is about 4 foot off the ground, and for the want of Top Gun fans, inverted. Absolutely mad. Let me see if I can take the photo. I'm going to pause this, if it goes well. I'll pause this, see if I can grab that picture. I'm sure he won't mind. Absolutely crazy it is. It's the sort of thing that happens in some stock rods. So take a look at this. Now, isn't that absolutely mental? Oh, I wouldn't want to be in there. I know you're strapped in, but it's still going to be a bit of a shock to the body. But yeah, it's what happens, what can happen. Motorsport is dangerous, that's what they say. But yeah, so now we're going to have a look at getting a few of the roof panels on, because we've had to section into 3 bits. We've still got to trim it quite a bit. But we're going to get the roof panels on a little bit, and I'm going to talk to you about something I've had to do on the roof panel the other side. So as you can see, Ollie is getting that roof panel screwed on, and this is the similar bit for the other side. Now, as you can also see, I've cut 2 bits out. Now, it's difficult to get in and out of these anyway. With our roof wing on, it's a lot more difficult. So I've cut these 2 out so I can actually hold on to the bar when we get in and out. Ollie's going to bolt this on in a minute, and then I'll show you what I mean. No, I'm not getting in and out of it though. Oh, not on camera. Oh no. Stop laughing. Right, so Ollie's going to bolt this on and I'll show you what I mean. So these are the 2 cutouts. I've got them because there used to be a little post here that you'd hold, and you'd use that to help you get up into the car. Now, because our roof wing comes down quite far, I've got these 2 cutouts, because it honestly, with that wing on, it's not easy. So I can do that and then slide in feet first into the car. I'm not going to do it because I'll make myself look silly, and I'm not very graceful doing it. Stop laughing. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could get in and out of this very quickly, but hey, hopefully we won't need to. But that's why them are there. The roof wing does come down and cover it. Me and Ollie in a minute are going to have a go at putting the roof wing on. So it's a little bit awkward, but it's not impossible. So let's get that on, because that transforms how the car looks, and then you'll see a bit more what I mean about them. So we're going to go and get the wing and try it on. Let's get it on. So you've got it. So we're going, that's it, we're twisting that way, Ollie. That's it, mate. Look at that. You've done this before. To me, to you, to me. That's what you're laughing for. Don't laugh. Now, I mean, look at that. Huh? See now, that's how easy it is to go on. I told you it was easy to get on. Go on, you have to go. So, all we need to do, we've got 4 bolts as we saw earlier. We're just going to get the 4 bolts up. Unfortunately, the dashboard cover is still tacky, so we might just put the bonnet on without it, just so you can see how it's coming along and how it's looking. But what we're going to do now is we're just going to get some bolts loosely in that roof wing, and then have a look at getting the bonnet on. Ollie's now just nipping up the 4 bolts that we've got under there. Like I said, we do have to weld the pedestals to the roof a bit more, but how cool does it look with that wing on it? For us, I know technically I don't think it qualifies for some of the classic races because of the roof wing, because they didn't have them in that style of classics. But we're not, like we said from the start, we're just building this because of how we want to build it. We're not building it to meet any regulations. Now, when we come to talking about the engine, there's some other bits of that I think will not allow it to race in any classes, but it'd be so cool. We'll come to that when we talk about the engine. I'm waiting for some bits. I'm waiting for some money for some bits, to be fair. And hopefully I'll be able to get these other bits that I need for the engine by Christmas. And then it'll be running cool. But the engine is a different video, so we'll talk about that in another video. Like I say, two more videos. All done? All 4? He don't hang about, does he? 2 more videos to go on this, at least, obviously. I mean, there'll be more when we're painting it. But we've got engine video planned and suspension video planned. So let's get the bonnet on now and see how it looks. Now, you can see what I mean about these and the level of the roof. So when I get in, I'm going to have to get under the roof and get my legs in like that. Now, I used to be supple, but I haven't even tried getting in and out properly yet. Not with everything on. And obviously, like I said, we still might have to change where the steering column goes. Just to give me a bit more room with my legs, because my legs are quite cramped in there as well. But unfortunately, I cannot move the seat back or move the pedals forward. So it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, that's why I've cut them out, to be able to do that. And obviously once I'm in, we've got the other one of these for the other side. Once I'm in, they'll be up like that. I don't think they're a necessity for the racing, but I like them. I do like them, so for the look. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a bit of cage over the front screen as well. Just, you know, some of them run it to stop debris going in. I'm just going to run it because I think it looks cool. So as well, now as you can see, we have the bonnet on. It's just this panel, like I say, is still wet at the moment. But with the bonnet on, the nose cone, unfortunately, because of the tight fit with the bonnet on the nose cone, it's going to get scratched. It's just one of them things. We can always just touch it up with a paint. I chipped it a little bit there just now. And you can see it's scratched there and there already. But it's one of them things. That's all aluminium, so it's never going to rust. But look how it looks. It's getting to look like a stock car. And we can't wait. We can't wait to finish the paint on it and have it all. We've still got to make a prop shaft up for it. We've still got to sort a clutch out for it. Yeah, and sort out something else at the back, which we'll do in another video. But look at it. What do you think, Ollie?
Oh.
Lost for words. Lost for words. But yeah, the wheel looks like it sits funny. We've got a lot of what's called bump steer on it. I don't know how to get over that at the moment. But when it's on the wheel, on the floor, the wheel toes in a bit more, but it still has a bit of camber, which is what we want. But I mean, I just think it's so cool. I don't think there's any of our students that don't like it. They all absolutely love it. So
I don't know it.
He loves it. Yeah, we had to, for some reason we had to cut that a bit out for the exhaust. But yeah, that in time. We've got an air filter for it. Obviously, again, we'll talk about that in the other video. See, cheeky little alternator there. We've got to weld the netting on this side. At the back, like I say, we're going to put the spring fasteners on there to hold that shut. At the moment, for this part of the video, I think we are done. It just, every angle, I think it looks so cool. Just so cool. And I'm sure when we go to Swaffham to test it, I'm sure somebody might come along. So yeah. So I think we're gonna round this video up now. So this man is gonna say
goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me. Thanks for watching this could be epically long video. I don't know how I'm going to edit it yet. And stay tuned, and we'll see you next week for another one.